for MP recently, he announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. And to be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has ridges. Count it.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Taylor coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Van Vliet picks one up. The Heat shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And the first one drops.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
It's stolen by Taylor. There's the pass to Hero. Kicks to Love. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited.
North, you can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. From 10 feet out. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle. Now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Now here's Taylor. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Butler on the way. Guarded by Porter. Butler kicks to Taylor. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Outside Porter. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Butler. And here's the break. Taylor kicks to Butler. Over Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And so Butler nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Van Vliet passes to Porter. Taylor against Van Vliet. And the officials will call the illegal shot right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Love. Butler finds MP. No one covering.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Outside Porter. Van Vliet passes to Porter. Got a piece of it. On the wing, MP. That one good for 2. Taylor's got 6. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Heat?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 6. That one's off, still out of sync. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Hero. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Siakam passes to Porter. Here's Van Vliet, and against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Butler against Porter. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
The Heat leading by 4. Right side Taylor. Kicks it out to Hero. Left side, Love. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is up and in.
Well, the hard work on the
Taylor. He's got 6. Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Max Strus is checked in for Kevin Love. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Taylor against Van Vliet. Here's Strus. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Taylor against Siakam. Taylor passes to Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Taylor. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Toronto. Young's checked in for Siakam. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. Then for the Heat, Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Taylor. Trent with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger missed an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play. Junior, guys, here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Now here is Lowry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Trent with it. Here's the floater. Here's Young. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
Here's Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Strus has got it all tied up now for Miami. Trent outside. And here is Van Vliet. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Young outside, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. And Miami the other way now. Last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively. Drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Porter finds Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. Poked away. Trent outside. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this is where the speed and athleticism of Victor Oladipo can be overwhelming. Boy, does he put defenders in a bind.
The Heat have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That free throw, no good.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number 1, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
And Toronto making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Trent. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Anunoby kicks to Trent. Outside Porter. Pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball called on the play.
And here are the Raptors now. Oladipo against Young. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely.
Well, Victor Oladipo staying in control there. Use the pump fake to get that defender committed, and boom, you get yourself an opportunity.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. He doesn't get open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got 5 men.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3, and look out, folks.
Pass to Yurtsevin.
2 minutes left in the first.
Back to Lowry. Inside. The kick out to Oladipo. And the 3 off target. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Back to Trent. Pass to Achua. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oladipo outside. And there's the pass to Martin. Yurtsevin with it. Covered by Achua. It's hauled in by Achua.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, Otto Porter is a master at drawing contact on shots just like that.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
And the Heat making a change here. Vincent's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now.
For Toronto, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Precious Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Porter. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtsevin. Jimmy Butler comes in for Caleb Martin. Heroes checked in for Gabe Vincent. And Taylor subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Tyler Hero out there with Taylor. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Now here's VanVleet. 7 points in the game. Trent passes to Siakam. Over Taylor. VanVleet trying to break free. Siakam misses. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Heat. Having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Now here's Taylor. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Hurdle with the steal. Trent with it. Picked up by Hero. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Raptors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Well, Heat leading by 3. Taylor with the ball. Now guarded by Purtle. Adebayo passes to Taylor. And shot on the way. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He kicks to Purtle. Toronto working the ball around now. Trent passes to Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Shot by Taylor, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Passes to Hero. Over Siakam. That one a little long. Toronto trailing. Pass to Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Purtle.
At the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Taylor. He's got 8. Takes the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Raptors have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. The Heat trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Hero. Tipped away. Butler on the way. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. Hero against Trent. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Adebayo.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That one falls.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Pass to Trent. And it's Young at the elbow. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Now, here's Trent. 8 points for him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
And here's Zero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to waste the Wizards. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance. And we'll see Bam Adebayo go to the line here. It's on Thaddeus Young, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The pass to Anunoby. Knocked away. Here's Siakam. Young trying to break free. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat with the lead. Taylor passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line, and Toronto making a change. Porter's checked in, and so Van Vliet nails both of them.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Taylor kicks to Hero. Over Porter. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Offline with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Well, they get it back. And it's Butler missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Passes it to Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Goes up the baseline. Offensive rebound Heat. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Van Vliet.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters.
At the end of the first half of play, the score is your Raptors 46, the Heat 49. Fans, please, your Raptors, use dance team.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
You've got Jakob Poeltl. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby.